People in New Orleans say the severe flooding that they are now dealing with is like Katrina all over again. The National Weather Service says some areas got between 8 to 10 inches of rain in just a few hours. Duke Carter has more.
Heavy rains flooded Treme again.
Unbelievable. It's really crazy. You can't go out your front door.
What a plum in there.
Robert Mathis has lived in Treme his entire life.
This happened about 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago.
And he's upset there's high water in his neighborhood.
Where the money going for the water, for the drainage, the sewer, what they're doing uptown? They got a pumping station on Broad Street. Why this not pumping? Huh? Where our councilman at? What's going on? Where that mayor?
For Lucky Johnson, his restaurant sits on Orleans and Galvez, and he says he was not surprised his business flooded a second time.
It's like Katrina all over again, you know? It just happened like 2 weeks ago, and it flooded inside this restaurant, my restaurant. Yes, sir. And it's crazy because the water was it was raining, it's raining hard, so it's normal. But the flooding is weird.
No hurricane, no Katrina.
Managers at the popular Willie Mays restaurant say they weren't expecting this amount of water in their business.
I mean, 2 hours of rain caused this problem is ridiculous. I mean, the city got to get it together. I mean, it wasn't a hurricane, it wasn't Katrina, it wasn't a major storm, it was 2 hours of rain. And, you know, this what we left with.
Water this high in a stoop.
Meteorologists say about 6 inches of rain fell in the Treme area, forcing cars to park on the neutral ground and others getting home any way they can.
Above water.
How high? Is it high like this?
Yeah, it's high just like this. Yes, it also. Yes, it is. It's bad. New Orleans do better than this.
While folks were trying to get to their destinations, others used their kayak to help some who are in need. One woman helped a man who had liver cancer.
So grateful I had a boat. We all need boats. We all need boats, and we all need to be able to use them at times like this, because these people were from out of town. They, of course, had a rental car, and they got stuck right here on Orleans on the way to the hospital, and they called for an ambulance, and the ambulance can't get here.
This is why folks say they want the city to take more action to reduce flooding in Treme.
So I'm just stuck here. I'm stuck. I can't go nowhere.
And that was Duke Carter reporting more heavy rains are expected in the area Monday. City officials say that could overwhelm the city's pump stations again. At least 13 people are taken to the hospital after a tornado strikes Tulsa, Oklahoma overnight. Thousands lost power and several businesses were heavily damaged. The storm struck at about 1:30 in the morning, and firefighters also responded to a number of house fires believed to have been caused by the storm. No deaths, though, have been reported, Jared.
Yeah, just amazing video coming out of that area also in Louisiana. Hopefully they're going to be able to recuperate over there. We're just trying to get some meaningful rain chances over here. Of course, we don't want the flooding, but we could definitely use the rain. 96 degrees. So for today, we weren't expecting to hit the triple digits. So far, so good. Looks like we're going to avoid that. It's unofficial, but the high temperature so far now 98 degrees, but still better than 100. 96 the average, and the record 105 going back not too long ago during another heat wave that we had in 2013. So counting yesterday, which, by the way, happened to be the first 100-degree day that we had for the month of August, the only one so far so good. And if you're counting, that makes 15 now on the summer and on the year. But the big weather headliner that we're going to be talking about over the next few days will be the possibility of Tropical Storm Franklin, which hasn't formed just yet, but number 7 has formed and is expected to become Franklin not only within the next 24 hours, but even within the next 8 hours. We might see on the next update that it actually did become a tropical storm. Doesn't come as a surprise as we get deeper into the month of August, late August going into September. That is definitely what we consider peak frequency and peak hurricane season. So getting a look at it, that's number 7 in all of its glory off to the southwest of Jamaica, making its way towards the Yucatan Peninsula. And of course, now we can give you a track now that it actually has been formed into something. But before doing so, this is what the spaghetti plots are starting to show. These are all completely different computer models. And this is what gives us what we call confidence in our forecast, where we can see everything just get really tightly knit. Every now and then you're going to have one computer model that thinks differently, kind of an outlier. You see there's one hooking up to the north. That would take it towards the Texas coast, but it doesn't look like that's going to be the situation. So right now the National Hurricane Center is going with what a lot of the models were doing, just a straight shot right across the southern Gulf, getting into the Gulf though, becoming a tropical storm. At this point, it doesn't appear that it becomes a Category 1 hurricane, but that actually could change, and it will continue to move and drive into Mexico. At this point, point, I don't think we get an influence from this, but that's okay because we're still going to have our own local rain chances over the next couple of days. What you see over my shoulder over here, pretty much no hope for that, but going out to the west, second consecutive day of scattered thunderstorms right hugging the border, but unlike yesterday, they intensified this point when they made it to Del Rio. They were severe yesterday. Now they're actually weakening and falling apart. But even here in the city, we're going to actually leave in a small chance of rain overnight tonight, and then it increases for tomorrow. 96 here, 101 Pleasanton, 100 right now over in Hondo, where dew points have actually gone down a little bit. And as those dew points have crept up over the past few days, we've been kind of setting the stage for a possibility of a rain event. We've got a trough that's going to try to move a cold front. Now that cold front's going to dig in, but it's not going to move through our area. We know that. It's the month of August. When you look at these upper disturbances, you see how they all kind of line up. You see there's that kind of diagonal line right here. That's because the front's going to stall just off to our north, and then it's going to backtrack back to the north. But it'll be close enough that we should have a couple of rain chances tomorrow, even in the morning. Matter of fact, the computer model is going to show things relatively quiet tonight, but watch what happens as we get into around 8 a.m. They start to fill it in, and then the computer really fills it in as we get into about 11 in the morning, even suggesting that Bexar County would get some much needed rain for tomorrow. Then in the afternoon, we work with the daytime heating. I don't see anything severe at this point, but during the peak of the afternoon hours tomorrow, we could see a couple of strong thunderstorms. I wouldn't be surprised by that. Highs for tomorrow should be in the mid-90s, and if we get that rain, it shouldn't be any hotter than that. Isolated storms for tonight, really nothing major. Then your forecast for Monday, scattered thunderstorms will be a slightly better chance in the afternoon with high temperatures right at about 96 degrees, and we're going to try to avoid the triple digits, but it looks like Monday still should be the better bet as far as rain chances. Then they start to go down 30% Tuesday and Wednesday, and even a small chance Thursday. So we have multiple opportunities here for afternoon storms. We desperately need the rain. Let's hope we get it.